Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. In the last part, things got a little crazy. Gonta wanted to take on Monokuma. Miyu said she's gonna try and get us out of this place, and honestly, that's a little scary just to think about. Right now it's free time though, so let's just take our minds off of it. We're gonna talk to Kaito. Oh, it's you. What's up? You need to talk with me? Let's hang out with Kaito. Yeah, okay. Let's go to your room and chat. I spent some time with Kaito. And we grew a little closer today. Let's give him a present. We've still got plenty for him. Let's give him the plastic moon buggy. Oh, nice. This gift's a real bullseye. Your thoughts hit me dead center. Alright, since you gave this to me, I'll teach you all about it. Alright, today I'm gonna tell you about me. Huh? What? Hey, so... You wanna know, right? Why I feel so strongly about the universe. Good. I thought so. I haven't even answered yet. Fair warning, this'll be a long story. So not only are you gonna force me to listen, but it's a long story. When I was a kid, I'd go to my gramps' place to play sometimes. He had a pretty big warehouse. I'd run through it looking for treasure. One day I was looking in the warehouse and I found a map. Huh? A map? Of what? Hold on, one thing at a time. It was a map of the hidden treasures of the sea. A treasure map. I thought this was supposed to be a story about outer space. After I found that map, I made a decision and set out. I went to the nearest pawn shop and sold the map for some cash. You sold it? Of course. There's no way I, Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, would ever follow a map to adventure. A life free from maps, finding my own adventures, that's the life for me. I see. But the sea still called me, so I bought a boat and went on a voyage. I can't tell if he's demented or just really blunt. Soon after becoming a captain, I met my destined rival. Huh? Your rival? Got it. Yeah, the boss of the great pirates. So what happened to outer space? We clashed on the field many times to the point where we became friends. But during our final battle to see who would conquer the seas, I could have won, but I'm not the kind of guy to be satisfied with just the sea. No, I'm not the kind of guy to be satisfied with just the world. That's why I couldn't finish him off with a final punch. He got mad at me for holding back, and we haven't met since that day. Even with the benefit of the doubt, the story sounds a little suspect. Let's just keep listening. He's having fun with it. Come on, man. Hey, it's written all over your face. What is? What? You're not taking this seriously, are you? If it's boring, just say so. Pretending to listen is super unmanly. That's not true. No, I'm not bored or anything. It's really interesting, Kaito. Oh, really? I guess I just misunderstood. My bad. You know... Well, I guess it's taken a while. Alright, we'll continue this next time. Okay. I suppose this story has a part 2. I wonder where it will end. Ah, Kaito. Very vibrant imagination, that boy. Kaito and I went our separate ways and I returned to my room. I guess it'll be nighttime now, right? Oh, it's just you, Monotaro? And wait, that door in the background, that's not been there all the time. This is an official announcement from, what's this place called again? What time is it right now? I forgot. Actually, have I always been alone? I forgot that too. I can't remember. I feel like I used to have someone really important to me. I can't remember. I knew it. He's helpless without me. Poor Monotaro. Alright, time to go to training. Kaito and Maki should be in the courtyard. Oh, hey, there's 2 of you out here this evening. Shuichi, what's the matter? I recommend that you return to your room as the nighttime announcement just played.
Okay.
Yeah, after I'm done, I'll head straight back.
Yeah.
Yes, please do. Another murder could occur if you're out of your room at night. That's right, I don't want us to think about the killing game starting up again. Kokichi said all those unsettling things earlier.
That's right.
Kaito may have silenced him at the time, but I can't imagine Kokichi being so easily swayed. But Kokichi's never serious. That was probably all his idea of a joke, right? He may have been joking, he may have been serious too. It is very difficult to determine the sincerity of his statements.
Remember.
I never have any idea what he's thinking, that's what makes him dangerous.
Yeah.
Either way, we should not let our guard down. Another murder should not occur as long as we all stay vigilant. Yeah, let's do our best. Right. What are you doing, Tsumugi? Oh, Shuichi, nothing really. That announcement played when I was going back to my room. It would have been fine if they'd just told us at the time, but why did it have to be so melodramatic? I don't know, but it's definitely too much.
That is not
I'm more concerned about the moral implications. Aren't the Monokubs siblings? Finally someone said it. But then,
Please stop.
how could they have such an inappropriate relationship with each other? The Monokubs are bears, right? I don't know if human morals apply to them. Or actually, I guess they're robots, not bears.
That's robophobic.
So you're also a robophobe, Tsumugi?
Hey now.
You were the one who brought it up, Kibo. Your persecution complex is a bit over the top. She's right. He does have strong beliefs. Okay, let's go to training. Hey, Kaito. Kaito, what's wrong? Do you have to go to the bathroom again?
Nope.
He's been like this because of what happened.
What happened?
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Nah, I'm fine. My stomach just hurts, that's all. Hey, for today's training, instead of exercise, how about the three of us just talk?
Huh?
What?
Talk? About what?
Idiot.
Stupid. Nobody decides what they talk about before they start. Well, let's go find somewhere to sit. Kaito picked a random spot in the courtyard and we all sat down.
So what are we going to talk about?
Didn't you just say we didn't have to decide that?
Come on, man, that was just a joke. Right. Then let's talk about Maki.
Me? What about me?
You know, like general stuff about you. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. For example, what blood type do you like?
What blood type do I like? Don't you mean, what's my blood type?
He's useless.
Did I say something weird? Well, whatever.
Kaito, you're kind of bad at this.
Yeah, right?
Then you ask something. What's your question for her, huh?
Am I like a guinea pig to you guys?
Well, I have been meaning to ask. When we first met, you said you were the ultimate child caregiver. Why was that?
That's a good question.
Shuichi, that's way too direct. You can't just cut to the chase like that.
Really? Sorry.
All right then, let's play it safe and ask her about her favorite spaceship.
I grew up in an orphanage. I don't know anything about my parents. They were gone before I can remember.
I knew she wouldn't lie about this. I wanted to trust her the whole time. Maki slowly began to tell us her story.
At the orphanage where I lived, the older kids had to take care of the younger ones.
Wow, these kids... Some of them look like other kids. The one on the girl on the right looks like Tsumugi. And the boy on the left, he looks like Jin? The headmaster? Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm probably just crazy.
Because of that, I started looking after the younger ones.
I see. So that wasn't a lie then.
For some reason, kids like me, but I'm not particularly fond of taking care of them.
Maybe that suits you better than being an assassin.
Nope.
It's not a matter of whether it suits me. I never had the right to choose from the start.
Huh?
The right to choose? When I was around 10 years old, these strangers started visiting the orphanage. At first, they seemed like normal, kind men. With smiles on their faces, they watched the kids play, but the men never approached them. Thinking back on it, I'm sure they were scoping out our talents. They were scouting for assassins? And that's why you were picked?
Okay.
I didn't want to go, but I heard they would donate a huge sum of money if I did. I remember thinking that I had to go. But that was the beginning of hell.
Ever since that day, I trained to become an assassin. I think I had some natural talent to begin with, but I worked incredibly hard as well. If I couldn't keep up as an assassin, the orphanage would no longer receive funding, and then I wouldn't have a purpose in life anymore. Training was difficult. I vomited every day and cried every night. But after vomiting and crying over and over again, my heart gradually became empty. Eventually, I got used to it. It was the same after my first job. For a while, I couldn't eat or sleep. But after doing this for such a long time, I felt numb. There were times I wondered why I had to kill these strangers. But I eventually stopped thinking about that. I adapted to the lifestyle of killing people, of stealing their lives, and of being a horrible person. Even to this day, I think the same thing after I finish a mission.
What is it?
What would I have been like if I stayed at the orphanage? I still think about that all the time.
Maki sighed deeply after baring her soul. That's all. It wasn't an interesting story to listen to, was it?
Okay.
Interesting? No, Maki, that was... the burden you've been carrying all this... Geez, you're carrying too many burdens for someone so small.
You know...
Well, I could say the same to Shuichi. Really?
Listen up.
Don't try to shoulder everything on your own, you gotta trust other people. Once you're able to share your burdens with your friends, then you'll be stronger. Well, if Maki Roll was able to talk this much, it means she's gotten a bit stronger already. She doesn't care so much about being called Maki Roll anymore. It might be thanks to the training.
Got it.
Well, obviously. My training is based on a systematic method. That's kind of vague. We spent a long time talking about whatever came to our minds. Most of it was meaningless conversation, but it might have been the first time that I was able to actually have fun and forget this place. To protect my friends, I need to reveal the truth of this academy. I need to face the truth and reveal it to the world. I have to keep my friends alive. Oh, hey boy. Uh-oh. This isn't good. His white half's whiter than freshly made rice. His black half's blacker than the darkest night. It's Monokuma! You actually came, so I guess I'm allowed to do this, huh? Is it really okay for me to talk to you in private like this? Technically, it's not a rule violation. Besides, I can't pass up an opportunity to make the killing game more exciting. Right? I was thinking the same thing. This fun and vicious killing game is the only thing on my mind. And with that said, you're not even gonna try and use the motive? You really don't get it. A crazy motive like this should be used in a more dramatic way, no? That's what I've been thinking, so I tried coming up with ways to use it. And I finally came up with an idea. So this is my proposal. A certain someone is planning something interesting, so if we use the motive there, then I think that would really spice up the game. Sue, are you in? Whew, you really are an evil bastard.
Yeah.
Of course, I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Let's have more.
I will drag this world into the pits of terror, using my villainous power to commit evil. What? You see, I don't know whether he's actually evil or not, though. You can trust a dishonest man to be dishonest. It's the honest ones you want to watch out for. Because you can never predict when they're going to do something incredibly stupid. Oh, this better not be foreshadowing, because that made me think of Gonta straight away. Oh man. It's honestly easier to go through life without telling a single lie, which means honest people are just lazy jerks who'd rather coast through life. By the way, the recent trend of encouraging honesty is actually a lie. You see, it's better for liars if there are more honest people in the world to deceive. They've been lying about that trend so there can be more stupid, honest people. But that might be a lie too. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh jeez. This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It's now 8 AM. Where did he run off to? Probably with some other woman, I bet. But that's fine. As long as he's happy, I'm fine with that. Maybe not today, but someday, I'm gonna be happy too. Darling, what's the matter? I finally remember. I need you, Monophony. Too convenient, huh? I know I'll only hurt you more by saying stuff like that. I'm sorry for everything. Goodbye. Wait, you silly man. Huh? My goodness, your body is coming apart. You really can't do anything on your own. Alright, come here. I'll sew you back up. Thank you, Monophony. Thank you. Why are you crying? That's so not like you. Well, whatever that was, at least it's over now. What the hell kind of an ending was that? That's way too long for an announcement. Well, I need to go to the dining hall. Yeah, let's do that, and just forget whatever that was. But seriously, back to my point about Kokichi, I can't tell what the game's trying to do with him. Like, there are points where he's really suspicious, like blatantly suspicious, and the game just does that and he rolls with it. But I don't know if he's actually evil or not, or whether they're going with like a triple cross. I don't know, man. Kaito, help me out. Good morning, Kaito. Oh, hey bro. Perfect timing. Can I get your opinion on something? For what? Well, it's about our training. Like I said before, my training is based on a systematic method. But I feel like something's missing. You do? We've only done sit-ups and push-ups so far. Even if I don't need it myself, in order for you two to grow, I feel like we should add something like martial arts or some kind of mental training. Now that you mention it, I do have a practice sword. Oh, good idea. Practicing with those would be a great training exercise. Alright, let's not wait till night. We're gonna do this special training as soon as possible. Yeah, let's go with Kaito. Alright, I got it. It's decided. I'll bring Maki roll, so let's meet at the usual place. But first, breakfast. I'll see you there. Nice, I'm glad we're getting so many of these events. Alright, let's head on over to the dining hall. Wait a second. Who's all the way over there? It's Gonta. Hey, come out! Where you hiding? Come talk to Gonta. Gonta, what's wrong? Are you looking for someone? Oh, good morning, Shuichi. Gonta not looking for person. Gonta looking for tiny bug. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Have you found any? Well, Gonta no can find him. Gonta see him lots of times, so Gonta pretty sure it not mistake. I see. But Gonta happy Shuichi love bugs so much. Huh? I don't like bugs that much. What? You hate bugs, Shuichi? No, I love them, Gonta. I said that before, right? Oh yeah, you good person, so of course you like bugs. Alright, Gonta go find tiny bug for Shuichi, no matter what it take. Look forward to it.
It's no use.
I still get chills thinking about the insect meet and greet. Same. Man, I really like Gonta, but he's just too nice and too pure and too naive to last. Oh dear. Good morning, light of my life. Good morning, Himiko. Ah, it's you, Shuichi. This morning was very unfortunate. Did something happen? What are you saying? The Monokub's drama ended. Monotaro awakened to love. It looked like a new development, but then it was over the next day. So you were really looking forward to that, huh?
Okay.
I thought maybe it was going to turn out that Monophony had a baby in her stomach.
How about
And it'd actually be the child of one of the dead Monokubs. Those are the kinds of melodramatic twists and turns I expected. I'm not sure it'd be much fun watching a melodrama like that. No, this is typical daytime soap opera stuff. Next she'll burn the roast, then bang, zoom! What the hell is she talking about?
You're right.
Well, if it's already over, that's that.
That's right.
Throwing away my regrets and moving forward, that's my new way of life. Himiko, do you know a lot about soap operas? I don't even know. I'm just happy we saw Himiko this morning. Alright, well it doesn't look like there's anyone else around, so dining hall. Morning everyone. Except for Kokichi? Where are Miyu and Kokichi? I understand why Kokichi's gone, but where's Miyu? She's probably still messing with that computer on the 4th floor.
That's right.
Or she might be in her lab working on another invention. I saw many half-built machines in her lab when she performed maintenance on me. Well, messing with machines and computers is about all she's good for. What could she be up to? Gonta? Gonta, what's wrong? Gonta's still thinking since yesterday. How can Gonta be useful?
What?
But Gonta no can think of anything. So frustrating!
Come on, man.
Okay, but you don't need to make such a scary face. Besides, it's not just you. That's something we all gotta think about.
That's right.
We should all be thinking about what we can do to survive. Use your self-destruct system to save us. That's how robots make themselves useful.
Hey!
Even though that is true, at least hesitate before you blurt out something like that. But you admit it's true, huh?
I guess.
I'll keep thinking about it too. If I come up with a good idea, I'll tell you guys. Now that's settled, let's eat. If you don't eat well, you can't think well. He's right. We finished eating our breakfast and then returned to our rooms. We needed to get our thoughts together. We were completely unaware that an unspeakable malice was brewing. I have training with Kaito now. He said the usual place. I'll meet him in the courtyard.
Got it.
Ah, there you are, bro.
Well,
I was surprised when you mentioned a special kind of training. Well, you brought the thing we needed for our new training, right?
what?
New training?
Shuichi.
Pass it here.
Okay.
Here, but is it usable? Is this a practice sword? Why would you have something like this? Oh, right, she doesn't like swords. Oh. Huh? Why are you making such a disgusted face, Maki Roll? Ah, that's right, Maki. So you didn't tell Kaito yet? When I first started working, I botched a mission with a katana. Since then, I decided not to use swords.
I see.
Well,
Don't make that face. I know you didn't mean any harm by it.
But you know.
No, it's my fault for making you remember something that makes you feel bad.
Alright.
Alright, tell us about it now. I'll listen to all of it.
what?
Huh?
Listen up.
It's difficult to talk to people about your failures, I get it. But didn't I tell you?
Maki roll.
Being able to share your burdens with others, that's how you get stronger. Don't hold on to your past forever. You gotta confront it to move on. And I'm gonna help you with that.
I don't understand.
What are you saying? You're ridiculous. Anyway, that failure doesn't bother me anymore.
Okay, sure.
But I don't mind talking about it. Just be warned, it's a boring story. Before, she would have just told us to mind our own business. Maki has changed a lot since then.
Well,
When planning an assassination, you need to gather detailed information first. You need to know the target, their schedule, movements, friends and acquaintances. For this particular target, he normally worked late into the night. But when I looked further into his schedule, I also found out he was into some nerdy hobbies. Nerdy hobbies? You mean like Sumugi is?
that's right.
Yeah, just like her. He especially liked cosplay.
Huh?
Cosplay? Never in a million years would I imagine hearing the word cosplay from Maki's mouth.
I told you.
While I observed my target's private life, I thought of a good plan to get close to him while concealing my weapon. How?
Okay.
A prop carrying case.
Huh?
Huh? How's that different from any normal carrying case?
Well,
Sumugi would know. It's a specially made carrying case for cosplay props. It can accommodate large props, so it's convenient to carry around. So I placed a katana into that carrying case and made my move.
So annoying.
But then the people around thought I was a cosplayer and something odd happened.
Huh?
What happened? On that day, they were holding a cosplay event in the same hall the target had gone to. Unfortunately, I had the same height and hairstyle as a popular character who also carried a katana.
They thought I was cosplaying that character. So I got dragged into a hall by a group of excited people with expensive cameras. They almost saw the weapons I had in my case. If they had, they would have found out my katana is actually real.
Sounds like a close call.
I was wondering what this serious failure of yours was gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, it was much cuter than I was expecting. Don't laugh, for me it was very serious.
That's right.
I was branded as a failure because of something so stupid. If they didn't donate to the orphanage anymore, then it would have been the end. Ah, you're right.
My bad.
Yeah, you're right, that's not funny. I'm really sorry for laughing.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Sorry for laughing, Maki.
Jeez.
You don't need to apologize, I'm not mad. Maki turned her head to the side with a pout. That expression on her face, opening up to us with her stories. I never could have imagined this. My impression of her has changed yet again. There's still so much I don't know about Maki and Kaito. I hope Maki is right. We can learn more about each other after we get out. No, we will become friends. We will definitely get out of here. I hope you're right, Shuichi. After a bout of training with the sword, I returned to my room. What to do? What can I do? The only thing I'm good at is solving mysteries, but I can't figure out this academy. I don't have many clues, but that's no excuse. Alright, we got more free time. Good. So I think now's a good time for me to go off and buy some presents, and then after that I think we'll go and talk to Kaito more. Okay, so I bought some presents. I didn't spend all my mana coins. I wanted to save some for some gambling, but we got some ginger tea, and we also got the hammock. That's actually the only two new presents we got, but that's fine. We'll do some gambling later, but I noticed something odd is right now, I can't find Kaito on the map anywhere. I've just scrolled through everything and I can't see him anywhere. I don't know what that means, but, well, what it does mean is that we have to talk to someone else, so we're gonna talk to Maki.
Jeez.
Something only I can do. I can think of just one thing. Let's hang out with Maki.
Okay.
I know what you're about to say, but that's the reality. Of course, I'll think about other things that I can do. I spent some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer. Let's give her a present. So my train of thought for this is that I think we can still give her gifts for the kids, as we were doing right at the start of the game. Because even though she's an assassin and not a child caregiver, she still seems to really care about those kids. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to give her a present. Like, I think we've got the picture book or something. Yeah, this, the Fun Book of Animals. And that should work.
Is this
This is something you should give to a child. You shouldn't give this to someone my age.
satisfying?
Well, when we get out of here, I'll give it to the kids. That's why you gave it to me, right? Hey Maki, you're an assassin, correct?
What is it?
I already said that several times. Detectives really are more skeptical than necessary.
Well,
Well, that's part of my job. Anyway, I was wondering how you did your work. I've never heard of assassins working together, but she couldn't be working alone. Wouldn't assassination organizations disband after they became known?
you're right.
That is true.
So what?
If you want to know my job, then I don't mind talking about it. It won't be a problem. Maki's voice was confident, but she swiftly averted her gaze.
Hey,
Have you heard of the Holy Salvation Society?
No.
No, that's the first I've heard of it.
oh yeah.
Of course, a normal person would have no affiliation to any cults. A cult? What does that have to do with your assassinations, though?
I see.
That's the assassination organization I belong to.
Huh?
You belong to a cult?
You're a detective.
Even though you're a detective, you're pretty slow. It's a new cult. From behind the scenes, it trains assassins. sounds made up.
Sure.
It's real.
whatever.
The founder is the boss of the organization, and all staff are part of it. The clients ask for consultation, and the fee is a donation. That's how it's set up. The other believers don't matter. They're there for the founder. I'm not sure of the details. I can't believe it. A cult like that exists in our country? Well, it's fine. They disguise it so those things aren't revealed to the public.
Hey,
When you hear about a cult, it makes you want to stay away, right?
Well,
Well, yeah, it does give off that impression.
well,
Being shady like that is just a cover-up for illegal things like assassinations. As a society, the cult is pretty normal, and it hasn't caused any trouble either. The boss and staff actually don't believe in their god. But they haven't been punished for their sins. God really doesn't exist in this world. Her tone was neither demeaning nor cold. She sounded as if she'd just accepted that that's the way things are. Then I assume you're a devotee in this cult?
that's wrong.
Of course not. It may seem that way since I'm affiliated with the cult, but... Wait, can't you figure that out without thinking? Are you sure you're a detective? That's true, I suppose she couldn't be.
Well,
There are several assassins besides me, but no one is devout. We don't really get along with each other anyway, so I wouldn't know.
that's...
So you don't share that kind of information with each other?
that's obvious.
Of course not. When the time comes, assassins will be cut and disposed of. Her tone hadn't changed. She's just accepted it. What did I say to put her in that state of mind? Maki. I really like her. Still a bit dazed by Maki's incredible stories, I returned to my room. I'm really glad that she's genuine, you know? She didn't lie about really anything other than covering up that she was an assassin, and I like that a lot. She's got a good heart, good morals. It looks like I have some free time. That's right, we do have more free time. Excellent. Well, we're going to carry on with free time in the next episode, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.